Right. I usually don't want to do fraction problems anymore, but there's a lot of interesting things that happen here. Number one, you have a fraction. Number two, it's not solved for y. It's not in this form. So, and there's another thing that happens later on. So, if I want to graph this, I need to turn it into y equals mx plus b form. But first, before I do that, I don't like these fractions, so I'm going to get rid of them by multiplying both sides by 12. So then you end up getting 12 divided by 3 is 4, so it's going to be 4x, minus 12 divided by 4, which is going to be 3y, is less than or equal to 12. So now what we need to do is we need to solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 4x, so negative 3y is less than or equal to negative 4x plus 12. Now I'm going to divide by negative 3. Now notice that I divided by negative 3, so I need to flip my sign. So this gives me 4/3 x minus, because 12 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 4. So, knowing this information, I can now graph my inequality. So, bring this guy up. Grab my graph. And let's graph it. So we have a y-intercept of 4, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 3. And then we can just graph a line from there. So I'm going to graph this line. Once again, it's an inequality. So that's not the answer. The answer is going to be a shaded region. It is greater than or equal to, which means it's a solid line. Now, what I need to do is I need to check a point. So I'm going to check my normal point, 0, 0. So if I plug 0, 0 into, now I don't want to plug it into here. I want to plug it into my original just in case I made a mistake, because if you do, you'll find out that you didn't flip the sign. If you didn't flip the sign, it would fix that problem, all sorts of stuff. So 0 over 3 minus 0 over 4 is going to be 0 is less than 1. 0 is less than 1, which means that point is a part of my solution. So that means that this stuff up here will work. Now, you can always use the trick again, but if you didn't flip the sign, it's not going to work. So y is greater than, which means y is greater than, which means it's going to be above the line. So that's it.